just wanted to see what the new technology felt like. Jesus, I might have killed somebody in one of these.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, bro.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.
Y'all see where we are, man. We on Folsom Field. That can only mean we got a home game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it's another one on TV. It's another one on TV. Before we get to that, we got to go back a second.
Uh-oh.
Let's go back to Lubbock, Texas. Let's go back to Lubbock, Texas.
Tortilla land.
Land of the flying tortillas. Just coming real.
Smoke. And it's got a hole in the damn thing. So how do you make the taco?
Now, from what they tell me, the things ain't even allowed in the stadium, but there's sure a lot of them in there to not be allowed in the stadium.
Well, I tell you what, I have never seen anything like that in my life.
Ever.
Now, and it was my first time going. So I understand your tradition. The team comes out, you throw the tortilla.
Yeah.
You're up 13-0, throw tortillas.
Yeah.
But when I'm up 14, you don't pass out no more tortillas because now you're giving them weapons.
Yeah. It was unbelievable. That was my first trip to Lubbock. Their fans are engaged.
No, I don't mind a
their fans are
hostile
engaged.
crowd. The vet's one of the best places. Kansas City's one of the best places. Whenever you go on the road, they supposed to make you feel that.
Make it uncomfortable.
That's why it's called home field advantage. But when it's in the fourth quarter, 5 minutes on the clock, and it's 14, drive home safe.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, the boy, we're safe in here.
Now, we sat up there before going to that game, and you talked about the keys to victory was stopping the run, check, and that was going to lead to them trying to pass, and that's when your boys, your babies, as you call them, are going to feast. What did we get, 7 sacks?
Something like that.
7 sacks.
We don't count them. We don't count them.
Well, talk to me about not counting.
It's like when mama cooked that good food, that good chicken at home, shit. You don't count no food, you just eat till you're full. And that's what I tell my boy, eat till you're full. Eat till the clock goes 0, and then we'll talk about it next week.
Eat till the chicken gone.
Eat till it's gone. We don't count no food, we don't count sacks. They all come in bunches. I told y'all that a long time ago.
I'm gonna count it for y'all out there. Leading the Big 12 in sacks, and number 6 in the nation in sacks. And Prophet Warren Sapp said it was gonna happen. He said when they finally came, they were going to come in bunches. Once the guys balled in, that you have to earn the right to rush the quarterback. You said it was going to happen.
Listen, it's the process we're taking it through. Because you just can't be out there as lone wolves thinking you're going to get sacks, you're going to do this. We have to mount a rush.
Yeah.
And mount a rush, it takes each one of us individually, collectively together, mounting that rush. Because one of us out there on the field ain't good enough. One is never good enough. And then it's 4 on 5, so we got 3 one-on-ones.
Yeah.
And I expect 3 wins. I expect 3 wins.
Yeah, that's simple.
I expect 3 wins. No one man can block out one man. And the only way you get blocked is not having a plan, not counting your plan, and not executing your plan. And we don't play that.
Speaking of plan, sometimes you got a plan and you have to relook at that plan when you're in the moment. I love Sideline Sapp with the iPad, with the whatever you want to call it, whatever device
the
it
Microsoft.
is. The Microsoft.
Yeah,
I love Sapp. Talk to me about utilizing that with your players and showing them real information.
See, you have to go back to, I'm old enough that, we had pictures.
Yeah.
And then
They fax down.
They send the picture down,
Yeah.
and they come out, and then we call up like, yo, wait another half a second before you take that picture.
Yeah.
You had to get the right picture because that was the only look you got. Now, I got an actual moving body to play itself.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's the greatest teaching aid we have in this game right now. Instead of me saying it, and he has to believe what my eyes saw,
Yeah.
I can show
You
him.
can show them.
Now he has to his lion eyes, my lion eyes, and his lion.
One of the things I always heard in football, as long as there've been cameras, film don't lie.
The eye in the sky will never lie.
But I love the process. You on the sideline saying, "Look," and it's good and bad. Hey, look what you did here and why it worked. Look what you could have, should have done.
Oh no, and why we ain't effective
Yeah,
right here,
yeah,
and,
I
and
love
they
that.
see that.
Yeah.
And now it's an instant correction. You know, like they say in the AA meeting, admittance is the first step to recovery.
He hitting them out the park. You see that jumbotron? That's your second one today that went
Up
over
over
there.
the thing, yeah, that's how it goes, baby. But hey, you gotta admit that I was not in my gap. I didn't use the proper technique.
And you
My
can't
stance-
lie because it's on. You're looking at it. You're looking at it.
They will lie. They will lie.
We got Utah coming to town, coming to Folsom Field. Wounded animal, if you will.
And that's the worst kind you can have. Worst kind you can have. A
Wounded animal.
Yeah.
For them to get a bowl game, they start with us here. Like they got to get on track. They're coming in here
Wait.
hungry.
What are you talking about, man? What have I explained to you?
No, you always tell me it's about us.
Never
but
about them.
I got to tell
And
them.
I don't care.
I know you don't
and
care.
we don't
But
care.
don't walk
and you
off,
don't
'cause I
care.
gotta
I'm
tell-
not
I
going
gotta-
nowhere.
I got to set the stage for
No,
the people.
no, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, and we not talking about no red around here. I don't even get to wear my buck gear around here, so I know we ain't talking about no youths.
Okay. I got to go with the Hall of Famer. We're not going to talk about the Utes. We're going to talk about us.
Us.
Once again, we faced with a team, we got to stop the run.
Oh, yeah. And I've expressed to them, this is how we have to live.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody see us attack somebody's quarterback like that, they're going to protect him.
Yeah.
Because I go back to the game when we went to Arizona and smoked. Came back here, and boy, Cincinnati gave us chippers, max protect, the whole 9 yards where we had one sack that night.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't prepared ourselves to mount a rush.
Okay.
We start feeling ourselves, and
Yeah.
I you know what, I get a little caught up in it too.
Yeah.
My boys was ready to rush, and Cincinnati, I looked at their old line, I'm like, we can go get
Yeah.
them. We didn't have the right plan.
Yeah.
We wasn't
Follow the
thinking of
steps.
earning the right
Earn
to
the
rush.
right. Earn
We
the right.
put the rush in front of the run.
Yeah.
And that got us in trouble. So
Yeah.
I'm back to the basics.
You brought up something that I hadn't thought to ask, but I got to ask you now. How do you not fall victim to success? Like we're rolling and everything's going right. How do you not get a big head? How do you stay in the moment?
Because it takes 60 minutes to go from the penthouse to the outhouse. And when you sitting
That's
around
third.
talking
That's
about-
third one over. That's third
Boy,
one over
from the
jumbotron.
penthouse to the outhouse, and then you sitting there in the outhouse like, why did we do this to ourselves? You know the outhouse stink.
It do stink.
It really stink. It ain't clean.
No.
It just sit there in the
The
wilderness.
penthouse real nice.
Oh, they clean that thing up nice. Boy,
Yeah.
they bring you a nice feast
Yeah.
and fed.
Yeah.
Trust me, I like
Turn down service.
all that with the
Men
chocolate on the
pillow.
little pillow. You know what I'm saying? See? Two fat guys in here loving it.
Yeah, football and food, and have fun. That's
Yeah,
us.
that's us. That's
You
us.
know, it's amazing when you look at. We clearly have the best quarterback in the nation, it's Shaquille Sanders. You know, you can look at stats, you can look at facts and figures. We got the best quarterback in the nation. It reminds me of the glory days of say Peyton Manning, the glory days say Tom Brady, where the team's only chance was to keep that quarterback on the bench, which means they got to control the clock, they got to run the ball.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I like you having that plan because we gonna earn the right to rush. And when you hang that thing off, we gonna lay heavy.
Yeah.
And then we gonna get the second and long. Then we gonna lay heavy again if you want to run it. And then when you bring that little pretty boy out that all the ladies like to see,
The quarterback.
that's when my babies
I love it.
activate.
I love
That's
it.
when we
I
activate.
love it because when we stop that
That
run,
is.
and when our offense is scoring, now they have to pass to catch up, and that's when your baby.
Here's my mentality for my babies. We don't think rush until we got a 14-point lead. We are smashing your run game until you don't want to run it no more. And
We don't
now,
think rush until we have a 14-point lead.
we're going to keep giving that ball back to two. And two go to work for us. We get that 14-point lead, and I look up at the third quarter. Lego boys.
You're a Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Played college ball at a high level. Clearly played NFL at a high level. You have been through various kickoff times. We have a kickoff time at 10 a.m. Mountain, which is similar to when we practice. Will that help us?
Don't tell nobody.
But they got to know when to watch it on TV.
No. Don't tell nobody we wake up and get going.
I
Don't tell
got it.
nobody that early
Forget
bird
that part.
around here. Early bird gets the worm. So
Yeah.
10 o'clock in the morning, that's right in our wheelhouse. I done been up for 6 hours. It's on.
I love it. And if you want to watch the game, you're going to go to Fox.
Yep.
It's 10 a.m. Mountain. That's noon Eastern, 11 Central. We got Utah coming to town. We control our own destiny.
Or like we call it on the East Coast, a high noon showdown.
It is. It is High Noon Showdown. This is the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. It's
That's
your
Uncle
favorite
Neely.
Uncle Neely. We out of here.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, bro.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.